Welcome to the third episode of our series Event Talks. In this series, we will be inviting guests from event industry having unique expertise in this industry. Today, we have someone specialized in entertainment, having experience of 20 years in the field of events, having deep knowledge about sound production and entertainment. Jesse has been part of some of the best entertainment events in this industry. For example, Kaun Banega Crorepati, Star Gold, Star One launch, and many more. Currently, Jesse is working as a business head at BandEdge, which is a top artist management agency having offices in six major cities in India. They have more than 30 plus artists exclusively working for them. On an average, that team does three events a day. Yes, you heard me right, three events a day. He's truly an experienced and very senior person, and learning from him will be definitely helpful for everyone to grow in this industry. Jesse, a very warm welcome and super excited to have you on our show.
Thank you so much, Yash. I'm sure there is a lot of infotainment that you're already giving to your viewers, and I wish you all the very best with what you're doing and educating everyone in the industry.
Absolutely, but yes, definitely your expertise is unique, and as we have unique guests on our show, so definitely we will be sharing some unique knowledge in this session as well. So here we begin. So before we begin, Jesse, just tell us about your journey from being an expert in sound engineer and to now currently working as a business head at BandEdge.
So see, this is a 20 years career span that I have. I started my career as a sound engineer, and currently, I head the business for BandEdge Talent Agency, which is again one of the India's premier talent management companies. This journey has been very exciting. There has been very ups and downs in this journey. Earlier, for the last 17 years, I was working in the corporate companies. So my good strong 17 years of corporate experience has been there, which is the foundation of me currently being an entrepreneur. So that helps me a lot. Um, so when I was a sound engineer in Star, then I was producing show in Radio City. Then from there, I went into more business kind of things for Hangama Artists Allowed, um, uh, and then to coming out of the whole corporate industry and joining or partnering with BandEdge Talent Agency. So I will straight away go on to why talent agency,
Yeah.
right? I was in 2017. I met Kinjal Bhattacharya, and uh, Kinjal has been an entrepreneur for the last 15 years.
Okay.
As soon as I met him, okay, I was from a corporate. He's an entrepreneur. As soon as I met him, I was very motivated and inspired by the way he was running this company.
Okay.
And I understood how he is helping the whole ecosystem of talents, artists in the live industry. So since this topic is relevant, we are talking about how entertainment is a key
Yeah.
part of the entertainment industry. I saw that he was leading it from the front, from Kolkata.
Okay.
So I saw it, and I was really very motivated, and hence I said, Kinjal, that I would like to partner with you and be a part of this very passionate project of yours, which is BandEdge Talent Agency, where we manage about 35 artists across cities. So we manage artists from Bombay, we manage artists from Delhi, we manage artists from California, we manage artists from Kolkata. Various cities are there, and there is a very range of talents. So yes, talent management, Kinjal, BandEdge is right now very motivating, and my journey so far has been very exciting.
Absolutely, and it has to be. You are in the entertainment industry, right? So entertainment के अंदर भी entertainment, so it has to be. So what
Yes.
according to you is entertainment, and how important it is for this industry, since this industry is named after as an entertainment industry, which we call as event industry, but it is
Hmm.
absolutely known as entertainment industry. So how important is according to you entertainment and events?
See, this is a very, I would say, this is a very large subject,
Yeah,
right? Because entertainment is the heart of any event.
absolutely.
Um, I would straight away jump on. that there can't be any event without entertainment,
Truly.
and without an event, entertainment क्या है.
कुछ नहीं.
तो दोनों दोनों एक दूसरे के लिए उतना ही इम्पोर्टेंट है, बिकॉज एक आर्टिस्ट कंटेंट बनाता है,
Yes.
और वो कंटेंट या वो जब वो किसी चीज को बनाता है, उसे शोकेस करना है या उसे मोनेटाइज करना है, तो इवेंट इंडस्ट्री ही उसके लिए लास्ट ऑप्शन है.
Yes.
Most of the artists in India and globally make money due to events. So I think um, both the things are very important. And yes, I come from the entertainment space, so you know, again, I'm going to not stop if I talk about entertainment. So I think
Yes.
yes, it's the heart of the entertainment
Yes,
event
yes,
industry.
yes, absolutely. And I've heard Shahrukh speaking in one of his talk, like where he was speaking, ke, जब भी when I make a movie, so I tell the producers and everybody कि जितना भी पैसा आप मुझे देने वाले थे, आप सब पिक्चर में डाल देना, पिक्चर को एकदम अच्छी बना देना. मेरा जो कमाने का स्टाइल है, so when people ask it, then how do you earn money? So he said कि मैं जो पैसे कमाता हूँ वो मैं अपने लाइव शोज, प्रमोशंस वो सब करके कमा लेता हूँ, तो मुझे पिक्चर एकदम अच्छी बना देना, बाकी सब मैं अपना पैसा दूसरी जगह से कमा लूंगा. So even like artists like Shahrukh, or I guess many big shows like this, artists are surviving or growing because of this entertainment industry. So absolutely, it is the heart of industry.
Yeah.
So moving forward, so there are different types of event, like, and different types of event and different types of entertainment. So how, according to you, entertainment is differently seen in different types of events?
Okay, that's a great question, Yash. So what we do is we cater to a large industry, which is corporate, which is
Yeah.
weddings, which is cultural
Yeah.
events, which is regional events, which is government events, which is public events. So there are different kind of large scale events, small events, social events, gatherings. So all these kind of events have different kind of mentalities, different kind of sects, different kind of age groups coming to these kind of events. So if it's a club show, it's more or less youth coming to take content. So it's either a band, it's a stand-up comedy, it's a mentalist, illusionist. These kind of acts are something that we are curating for club shows. Then it comes to weddings, we are curating more towards the Hindi traditional
Yeah.
kind of shows. So if it's a shadi, there might be a folk singer who will come and do a session for mehendi. Then there is a reception night where they would like to have where they would like to put their heads, drink and put their heads down and dance. So now there are DJ based concept bands that have come in. There are some really good bands out there. There is a band called Showstoppers. There's a band called Tamasha from Delhi. So these are some good bands when you want to drink and put your hair down and
Yeah.
dance. um, these are some of the artists that we sell for weddings. In corporate shows it's more to do with what kind of a host who is going to take you through the entire event. So
Yeah.
the host, MC or anchor, plays a very important role. That's what we curate. Then there are special acts. There is a Malcolm act. There is India's Got Talent. Different types of acts that you can curate. There is speed painter. There is mentalist. There is stand-up comedy. So depending upon the age group of the corporate, entertainment changes. So I think, and in cultural events you have more of Bharatnatyam, Kuchipudi, and more Indian desi acts. And I very proudly say that as an agency we have catered to all these kind of events. And yes, entertainment differs with age group, what kind of age group that I am actually catering to, and of course the different types of categories of events that we just spoke about.
Absolutely. This just sounds so much wow, right? So many types of event. This sounds so much fancy. So it absolutely, we being in this industry, we have experienced everything. So it's just so much fun to be in this industry. So moving forward,
Absolutely.
yeah. So according to you, how this entertainment industry is growing, changing with different types of artists coming in this into this industry, right? So, and how people's approach toward it is changing, and how are they accepting this artist into the events, like live events?
again, we you're doing my interview at a time of
Yeah.
COVID-19. This is the times are really, really changing, and there are some breakthrough artists who are actually done some really revolutionary work. So let me tell you, I personally think that VR is the next source of entertainment. Virtual reality is the next source of entertainment. That is something that me being a part of the event industry, I am hoping that very soon something is going to change. We are all going to wear those
Yeah,
VR
yeah, yeah.
goggles and experience the event sitting at home.
Absolutely.
So that's immediate form of entertainment which is going to come to us. Like concerts will happen, you will be sitting at
Oh,
home, you'll be wearing your VR, and you'll be taking the front row seat.
yes,
You will be there
yes.
standing right in front of the band, or the celebrity that you want to see, or your influencer that you want to see. So VR entertainment is shifting, we are going to go to VR technology. uh, then something that I feel is, like I spoke about VR, 360 videos are also a new thing.
Yeah,
So what is going to happen, instead of 500 people coming to an event, there'll be 100 people coming to a, so let's consider there is a corporate event. There'll be, instead of 500, there'll be 100 people coming to an event, and it will be like a video
yeah,
conferencing.
yeah.
So say the artist is present at an X location, and he is entertaining you from a 360 point of view. You
Yes,
will
yes.
feel the immersive experience. Said that, we more than welcome, and we are seeing newer and new entertainment. I think the mode of medium of entertainment is changing.
Yes.
So I think we have to adapt to that.
Absolutely. Crisis brings along with it different kind of solutions. And we event managers, I always say
Absolutely.
we are the Avengers of like real life Avengers. I always say that, right? We bring solutions, some
Sure,
kind of solution. So moving
sure.
forward, what?
I also wanted to add. So basically, um, Marshmello. Marshmello did a live concert inside PUBG,
Oh,
and there were 10 million people watching the game, and inside the game Marshmallow is doing a live concert.
wow.
This is how the entertainment is changing, and it is going to be. So I wanted to add that as
Yes,
well.
yes. This sounds
The-
so fascinating and amazing, right? Apart from this, also there are many artists from like TikTok, YouTube artists. How are these artists playing role in real life events? Like, how do you like to light up this area?
so see, all these influencers, if you're talking about influencers have to be, are the go-to persons right now when it comes to marketing, media, and entertainment,
Yes,
right?
yes,
We do not have, people are not going outside, people are not looking at hoardings.
yes, yes.
So who are the people who are propagating any news? Influencers are the people, the TikTok guys are the people who are actually propagating any kind of media, any kind of important information to us, also content.
Yeah,
I personally feel, those influencers who are in travel, those influencers who are in fashion, uh, they can't do anything right now. They're at home.
yeah,
They can't do anything right now. So right now the focus is purely on content. The better your content, the more people are going to follow you. And these TikTok influencers, Instagram influencers are the guys who are very important for our entertainment industry, and whatever decisions that they take, or whatever news that they are bringing out, and they're telling us, should be, they should vet it before they actually do it, because everybody is looking towards them at this point
yeah.
of time. I think they're doing a great job.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I feel these influencers are more in demand right now for every event, like for guest appearance or as a celebrity performance or something. There's also a show came up from on Varun Dhawan's channel, like the Mango Man. So where he is interviewing persons who are popular on YouTube. So like how the game is changing from the other side. People used to interview celebrities. Now celebrities are interviewing those. Famous personalities from YouTube and everything. And now these people are really coming on entertain on sets and entertaining people. So that's a huge shift,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. People, because see, at the end of it, brands
Yeah,
have understood that, hey, you know what? Why should I go to a A-lister celebrity where the micro influencer, which you're talking about, the YouTube
Yeah, yeah.
and Instagram and TikTok, are able to give you the same kind of reach and maybe more.
Maybe more. Yes, absolutely. Uh, Absolutely, yeah. So let's move into the business side of this entertainment. So how does this whole business side of the entertainment or inside your agency, how do you guys work?
Um, so, as a talent management company, the way BandEdge works is that we help an artist to take his career from A, B, C to X, Y, Z. That's the whole journey that we want to take with the artist. Uh, in this course, we make sure that artist gains a certain kind of PR, artist gains a certain kind of marketing, artist gains a certain kind of direction in the career he is moving into. We help the artist to actually bring his thoughts, bring his artistic um, expertise into action, and that's what he has to focus on. Rest everything, whatever support he needs, we as a talent management agency make sure that he gets it. In so while he is doing that, we make sure that he grows into business. He's getting more brand endorsements, he's getting more corporate shows, he's getting more wedding shows, he's getting more college shows. And from this business that he generates, depending on the contract, we will take a commission from his fees. So um, uh, us BandEdge as an agency, we work on commission basis, but there are different models. Different agencies work differently. Some agencies work on a minimum guarantee. Um, an artist is generating a business of X. So let's say Yash Solanki is making a business of 50 lakh rupees. Some agencies would say that, hey, we give you 25 lakh upfront, and we will work with you. So minimum guarantee is one way to look at it. Um,
Commission.
labels look at it. So music labels look at it in a different way. Music labels invest money on artists content.
Okay.
They make music videos for them. They do their PR, they do their radio plays, television plays, all these things. T series, Universal Music help artists to go. So everybody has different models, but when it comes to BandEdge, we are a commission led agency.
Okay. So it's like give, and then take. Absolutely. So once the artist is
Yeah,
growing,
I mean,
you are automatically getting your side of the thing and your piece of cake. Absolutely.
Yash, I also want to add, the artist management in India is still very new.
Okay.
Okay, we are still very new. We are still growing. There are a lot of permutation combination which are coming right now. There is a Raftar and DNA. These two have combined together, and so the artist is investing in the company, and the talent management company is investing in the company, and now they both become partners, right?
Yeah.
One is, then there is Divine and Chaitanya. They have started their own company called as Gully Gang. you
Yes.
know so
Yes.
so what's happening is the artist is also bringing his strength onto the table,
Yeah.
and the artist management company is bringing their strength onto the table. They tie up, they make a company, and now this company, whatever money that they generate, it revolves around in this
Yeah.
company, and the company and the artist goes bigger.
Yeah.
So it's always a hand in hand.
And
So
yeah.
we are developing, the artist management agencies are developing, we are trying new ways. Yeah, we are growing.
Yeah, yeah, and absolutely, it is amazing because artists, if they are endorsing or if they are promoting somebody else's brand, because they have so much of eyeballs on them, so it absolutely makes sense for them to join hands with an agency who can execute some events for them by saving a lot of cost, earning extra profit by organizing events, using their strength, like which is getting more eyeballs or views or anything like so it's like advertising and marketing तो घर पे already हो ही रही है तो एक और एजेंसी भी साथ में हम लोग करके एक नया बिजनेस सेटअप हो जाता है.
Yeah, I mean, I was yesterday. I was attending a session, and Veerdas was there,
Okay.
right, in that session, and I like the fact that his caliber of artists are investing back in the ecosystem. So Veerdas is selling shows left, right, and center, right? If he does the show, he would fill a whole auditorium, right? Now what he's doing, he started his own company And in this company, he is helping the new guys, the new directors, the new writers, the new producers to make newer content.
Oh, okay.
And he's taking this new content to bigger film producers because Veerdas has the access. So
Yeah,
the
yeah,
it's very important for the artists who have reached a certain
yeah,
level to help the ecosystem. Sorry, I wanted to add this because it's very
yeah, yeah.
important for the artist fraternity to also give back to the
Back to the
industry.
society. Yes, yes. And for that matter, I also remember Tapsi Pannu starting her own wedding planning company, right? The wedding. Yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
yeah. Even she has a wedding
Yeah.
plan. Many celebrities who have their entertainment or event agency. Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. So next question is from the artist side or artist point of view. If some artist is watching, so if they
Mhm.
want to grow in the event industry or as an artist, so how do you guys help them, or how should they get in touch with you guys? What's the procedure?
See, like I told you, BandEdge has been there in the existence for the last 15 years. Our main fortes has been all your event sectors, the larger event sectors, corporate weddings, cultural events, public events, concerts. All these are the areas we work really close with. So yes, these are the areas that we can help an artist to break through into. Uh, I'm more than happy to listen to new content from the artists. I'm more than happy to look at more music videos. I'm happy to look at more live show reels that you've created. If some of the artists that are listening to this conversation, they can always send me. I'm going to give the link to you, Yash, my email
Absolutely.
ID, and
Yes.
you can always send it to me. For me, I think two most important thing for any artist to become successful are hard work and humble. You have to be very, very humble in this industry. You get, for an agent like me, you get brownie points for being
Yeah.
humble. So you have to be humble and you have to be hardworking.
Yes, being humble makes the artist attractive for an event agency also. As we operate as an independent agency, we love to work with artists who are very humble. Like on event, there are many moment or many stress moment, right? Like we work with multiple artists. So कोई artist का क्या problem होता है, किसका क्या होता है. But at that moment, if there is some big artist coming and if he behaves very humbly, and so it like create an automatic moment in us, like next time if there is some similar event, the first name which we will what which we will pitch to the client is that particular artist. So like being humble
Absolutely.
is the key in this industry. Amazing.
Absolutely.
So so with this, tell us some challenges that you faced in this industry, or some challenges, personal challenges or agency wise. What are some biggest of the challenges that you have faced?
Um, thank God, because I had Kinjal as my partner.
Yeah.
He had already been there in the industry for the last 15 years, and I joined him just 3 years back. So whenever there is difficult times, I always look at him, and he has a solution to it. So I've been fortunate that ways. But yes, whenever when I started the initial 6 to 1 year in the event industry as a talent manager was difficult because there are a lot of middlemen in the industry. We are not an organized industry, so there are a lot of
Yeah.
middlemen.
Yeah.
So when the client raises the inquiry and the inquiry hits the artist, there are a lot of middlemen. So that was a really difficult part for me to understand the right way, how I can be more helpful to the client, how I can create more credibility, how I can create more trust. So I think those were the initial hiccups, but after that it has been a great ride. Artists have been really supportive. Corporate event companies like yours, wedding companies, campus college shows. I think everybody is ready for good content, and if you have good content and you're approachable, people, there is no looking back.
Yes, yes, amazing. So, since you have been into this industry for 20 years, like, so absolutely, this question might sound foolish. Like, what was your wow moment? Like, you are being around artists for like so many times. Like every time you are around artists, celebrities. So, what was your wow moment, or you can even share a case study which you feel or which you remember, like which is one of the best amongst this 20 years.
Uh, Like I told you, I come from the Bollywood
Yeah.
music industry. I was fortunate that my dad was in the industry for the 50 years. So I have seen artists from a very, from my childhood. So my dad was with Devanand for 20 years. Then my dad worked with Subhash Ghai for 15 years. So I was very fortunate to actually interact with all these stalwarts and legends. So it's very difficult to pinpoint a wow moment, but yes, like I said, um, some of the wow moments is that I was working for Radio City, and uh, and I'm very passionate about music.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up, I was listening to some of the iconic indie pop music in that era. So let me take some names: Baba Sehgal, Apache Indian, Hariharan sir. All these top legends. I was listening to. Actually, when I went into radio, I actually got an opportunity to not just meet them, but to work with them, do shows with them. So when I rubbed myself with them, I actually understood how how good these artists are, and how hardworking are they. They are living their dream. They worked really very hard, and it's not easy. We say that, hey, what, ye itna, but he has really worked hard to reach there, and that's what. Created an impact deep within for me to carry on with this journey. And I am, you know come where right now I am in a space where I am helping artists to grow as big as
Yes.
them. So I've learned a lot of things from them when I was in
Yeah.
radio, and that's the wow moment. I mean, meeting all those guys who were indie pop gurus, was the wow moment.
Yeah, amazing. Now you are on the side of giving back to this industry. Amazing, amazing. So actually, this interview was very insightful. We got to know many things about the entertainment, event industry, and the future growth aspect of event industry. So with this, I don't have any other
Yeah.
question, but would you like to add anything to this conversation if I am missing something, or any tip for anybody coming into this industry? Any one last message that you would like to give to our audience?
No, I need to understand what kind of audience is it. Do you want me to talk to the artist, or do you want me to talk to
So
somebody else? I mean,
let's
how
talk about somebody who is getting into the entertainment event industry, not
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
artist part, but as a person who would become a future event manager, artist manager, or who would handle this agencies like entertainment events. Big
Sure,
idea for those.
sure, sure. So I think I'll answer that question. See, first thing is that you should not stop learning. That's the most important part. You should learn every day, every week, every year. That's the bottom line. You should be open. Second thing is that whoever joins BandEdge, my team, whenever somebody joins my team, I give them a guru mantra. Okay, I tell them, and this is what I have learned. You need to work in any company for 3 years,
Okay.
right? The first 18 months, when you start working as a company, as an intern or whatever, you need to keep your head down and learn everything. What does this company do? So 18 months is a period where you do not actually generate any kind of business for the company, but just understand how a certain agency, how an event company works, how an artist management company works, how vendors work, how a florist work, how an artist works. So the 18 months is a period where you learn about everything about the industry, and the next 18 months is when you start implementing what you learned for the last 18 months. So 18 plus 18, you have to put your head down, just work, learn, work, learn, work, learn, work, learn, work. Everywhere, please do not leave companies in less than 3 years. You are not going to learn anything. I have seen a lot of youngsters coming in the industry, and 6 महीने हो जाता है, मुझे सब आता है. That's not how the case is. You see that I've worked in the industry for the last 20 years, and this is something 2 cents that I want to add. Please, when you join an agency, be with the agency, learn as much as possible for the 18 months, and then implement it in the next 18 months. This will create a very strong foundation, and post these 3 year period, you can start making business decisions, and we would love to see you grow. I would love to learn a lot of things from the new youngsters who are coming in. So I think Yash, this
Amazing,
is something
amazing.
from me.
Yeah. So, what you said was like bingo, and even I repeat this like to all the all the newcomers, like starting के 1 या 2 साल पे है ना, पैसों पे focus मत करो. Focus on learning, like change your departments internally, work in operations, work in client servicing, work with artists, work on field, and learn as much as you can. Like if you perfect your art, money will come. Just keep on learning and don't focus on money for the like first 1 or 2 years. And that's like the mantra which everybody who is doing good in this industry is giving to every youngsters. So this was bingo. So
Yeah,
yeah, so with this
perfect.
we'll close this interview. It was absolutely insightful, and anybody who is looking for artists, please contact Jesse, or who is looking for making career in the artist management agency, please contact Jesse in on the below email ID. Thank you so much, Jesse, for sharing so much knowledge and insightful knowledge, information about the entertainment industry. Hope this will help many youngsters to grow and excel in their career in this industry. It was wonderful having you on our show, Jesse.
Thank you so much, Yash, and I look forward to any questions.
Absolutely.
I'm always
Yeah.
happy to help.
Thank you so much, Jesse. See you.